All right. So last time we played, it was a bit of a kind of filler session. Um, got to get to know some members of the crew better. Um, spent most of the time fishing. Um, but um, sailing along through the colorful ribbons of the flow. Um, Probably about maybe another day, actually 2 days pass as you come into view of a small spaceport built on top of an asteroid. It's this it's this spaceport village, a small port of harbor, a rest stop, more or less. Is At the docks, you see like a few other different ships. Um, One of them looks like a normal sailing ship, at least to Ari. Um, and a few others. There's one that looks like a oh, brain's farting really bad.
Hello, I'm back.
Um, oh yeah. So as you're approaching this spaceport on an asteroid, you see one of them just kind of looks like a regular kind of naval galleon. Another one looks like a squid, and there's even another one um, that looks more kind of insect-like, a damselfly, and all in all, um, a different variety of different types of ships. Um, and as the Astral Reaver makes its way to dock, um, basically everyone is given leave to basically take a few days off for holiday. A little bit of shore leave, a little bit of R&R, and at this spaceport there is also a carnival in town. Kind of on the other side of this port, there is a big, colorful, red and white striped tent that kind of towers over all of it. Um, and then there's various attractions, games, and rides, even a small roller coaster. As it looks like it's kind of drawn in quite a bit of a crowd, and just is very loud, noisy, and potentially a lot of fun for everyone in the crew.
Except Durakka, she is on edge the entire time.
Ari's gonna start meandering toward the carnival.
All right.
I think
Because she
Skrag would do
doesn't
the
know.
same out of curiosity. He's heard about he's heard about these carnivals before. I'm pretty sure.
Durakka is going to stop Ari and be like, "Little one, do you have a death wish?"
She's with me. She's fine.
What?
There are killers in that tent.
They're clowns and other, like, carnival things, right?
Uh, yeah, and Durakka's just kind of like with a really grim expression, like, "Indeed." Just there's probably space clowns, um, horrible
How
demons.
are space clowns different than, like, clowns?
Um, out of character. I actually don't know much about
Oh.
him.
um. Let's
Zest
see.
would probably have filled in. So just pretend you're Athoz and have Athoz explain it.
All right. I'm gonna have Athoz give a history roll.
With a D4.
Hot diggity dog. 25. All right. Yeah, he's gonna start talking about space clowns, as he says, they from the stories I've heard, they come from a system called Clown Space, and they visit other wild space systems to feed on humanoid flesh. They travel through space in garishly decorated ships and take residence on populated worlds. They use their carnival tents to lure people in. And
But why are they here then? Why would they be allowed to stay?
Well, not all clowns are space clowns. There's a difference. But it sounds like our friend here might be afraid of both.
Durakka's just like, I'm not afraid.
His antennae curl.
Permission
Okay.
to take Nelky along?
sure. Yeah, you can take Nelky along.
Yeah, when Squish sees what's going on, Squish surges back into the ship and kind of just floods Nelky out onto her feet on the deck in its unbridled enthusiasm. It is a carnival, Nelky. They have so many different things to eat, and some of them are quite bad for solids, but I think it is delicious. So it is like a little bonus that they did just for me.
I would be more than happy to accompany you, Stardust. And she'll go along. And for Durakka, Nelky is not dressed like the rest of everyone else on the ship. She's in more kind of clerical robes. And she has the symbol of Celestian kind of embroidered into the robes. It's like a circle, a black circle with kind of 7 silver stars.
Oh.
And
Yeah, the Celestian sign is basically a big C in 2 circles. You know, C for Celestian, because apparently they spoke English too.
hold on. I have an image if it'll let me grab it. There we go.
Oh, is it a different...
Something like this.
Oh, it's... Am I thinking Greyhawk?
I think you might be thinking Greyhawk, maybe.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, and incidentally, that's probably, like, the more runic version is Squish's tattoo face. So it's like, it has 7 eyes, but it's all interlaced in a kind of runic embroidery of Celestian sign. Squish wears that so that people have a direction to talk to it. Sometimes it forgets which direction its face is located, but, you know, it works on it. Okay, that's a way better sign of Celestian. Thank goodness. The big C was kind of a letdown.
All right. And
Do you think the Dukagshi would also have aboard their ship Celestian followers, or
um uh the way I was kind of thinking of it was that the Dukagshi are kind of a different culture altogether. Like maybe they have like a Celestian equivalent, but or they might even just have their own way of navigating.
yeah, punching the stars?
Yeah, after Durakka is expressing concern over Klowns, she's going to kind of look up at her as if to say like not saying it like physically, but the expression is like, "Are you kidding me?" And she's going to hang on, why? Okay, there we go. My character sheet was not loading. It was just all like white and code, and I was really scared.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ!
But it loaded now. It loaded. It's all good. All is well. Um, and she's just gonna look up at her and say, "Are you afraid? I thought you were big and tough."
Those things killed my father. Dun dun.
I'm sorry.
Did she actually say
Sorry.
No.
That'd be great if she did.
Yeah.
That'd be absolutely great if she did.
There has to be an obligatory dun dun when someone says
Yeah.
that.
I'm sorry.
Like the Law and Order dun dun.
I just imagine some like space orc getting killed by like one of those like cream-filled pies.
Either
Acid,
that or
yeah,
like from a
acid.
little like balloon gun and shoot. All kinds of like silly gags. Yeah, old like orc warriors just, what are you gonna do with those pies, boys? Just gets melted by them.
Fucking clowns.
Well, if these were those kind of clowns, I doubt they would be staying here.
But it would be a good place to blend in.
I suppose. Well, only one way to find out, right?
I mean, I'm not too worried. She's gonna point at everybody. We got a really good group. We just need to, oh, I don't know, stick together or something. Watch each other's backs. Teamwork makes the dream
Stick
work, right?
together, you say. All right, that is that
Oh,
is
no.
yeah. Which leads me to this. Okay, so 23 perception. Is there anything exceptionally delicious nearby smelling?
Oh yes, the entire carnival is full of different scents and sounds.
Pick me the like best smell, or
Okay.
at least the strongest.
Okay.
Deep fried Twinkie.
Oh hell yeah! No, deep fried Oreos.
Yeah.
Deep fried Oreos is very good.
Yeah, there's deep fried Oreos or Oreo equivalents.
Space Oreos.
Yes,
Sporios.
Sporios.
Oreos.
I'll say they call them fried moons in this spaceport, and it's a fried chocolate cookie with a cream filling, kind of sandwiched in between two chocolate pieces, and then deep fried. The fried Twinkies they're gonna call fuck it, they're just Twinkies. I don't think I need to come up with a name for fantasy Twinkies.
Space Twinkies or Twinkies.
Spoinkies.
Just fuck you guys. They have Twinkies in space.
Yeah, it's so arrogant for us to assume that Twinkies originate on Earth. They just fell to Earth because they could survive re-entry. Yeah, Squish is going for some of those fried moons. Hauling Nelky along.
All right.
Medium chain fat molecules in oil with chocolate.
Shh. Yeah, no, if everyone's wanting to go into the circus, Durakka's just gonna be like, fine, we'll go. But if any clown points a big flower at me or reaches inside his hat, I'm killing all of them.
Jesus.
Isn't that kind of their thing?
Yeah, that's like what they do.
Let's try to hold off on murder.
You need someone to
before,
like hold your hand or something, like, or like, you know, give you a little bit of bravery here.
I'm a warrior. I'm brave enough. Brave enough to kill all those clowns if they look at me funny.
Ari's just gonna look up at Skrag like that one Oprah gif.
Yeah, I can picture the one you're talking about where she's leaning back and just kind of shaking her head, lips first, like what?
This one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Just shrugs in return and heads further in, along with the other two. And I'm assuming the overgrown feline say the shit because he's allergic to fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Like he stepped off, he saw the carnival and already started breaking it out into hives.
Like, nope.
Just started hacking up
It's the
a
clowns.
hairball.
It's the clowns. I think Athoz is kind of the same way, you know, that Durakka is, which is, yeah, they might just be regular clowns, but why fucking risk it? Even regular clowns are horrible.
All right, so hold on. Let me get all your tokens over here so that I have a visual reference. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Copy. We'll move that all over.
I'm assuming everyone's making a beeline for the food stalls first.
Wish leading the pack. And we'll just assume that Nelky is with Squish. Or do you have a token for Nelky?
I do have a token for Nelky.
Oh shit, I'm too zoomed out.
Oh no, you're not too zoomed out. I have not made it visible.
Oh, she's invisible. That is talented.
There we go. And I realized in my hubris I've put all the map shapes into the token layer, so give me a second. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that.
Are we supposed to have the owl?
No. That is...
Maybe the owl just accompanied so that Zest can later know everything that transpired. Unless it gets cacked. Plus, maybe the owl likes deep fried Twinkies, you know?
Who knows?
No bones.
Boneless pizza?
I like bananas
the old
because
text.
they have no bones.
Okay, I think that's everything that's supposed to be on the map layer is on the map layer. Okay, There we go. But yeah. So there's the food stalls. As the food here is full of sugar and fatty oils. Almost everything is deep fried. There's even like pretzels, and just all kinds of sweets. And I'm guessing everyone is grabbing some deep fried food.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Squish just in the center of the food stall area, like just an octopus with like a tentacle searching out to every food stall, carrying a few coins in it.
All right. Yeah, and it's from...
Ari's gonna grab something like a deep fried Twinkie, and then she's going to see the haunted house over there,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna want to go.
Somebody that can't feel fear going to a haunted house. This should go well.
Correct.
This should go very well.
Oh, that looks like fun.
What is it?
I don't know, but it's all decorated. Look at that.
It's a place that's supposed to scare you. And you want to go there.
But
Well,
you cannot
me and
feel fear.
Never.
That's why it's amusing that she wants to go there.
Yeah.
But wait, the purpose of that place is to be made to
Maybe.
feel fear?
Maybe they got like a prize or something if you don't get scared.
But people want to be scared?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a rush of adrenaline.
Oh,
And a type of excitement that most fleshies look for, I suppose you could say.
solids are very complicated.
They are.
I will experience this. Nelky, do you wish to feel fear?
Skrag just kind of... never mind.
As Nelky...
Ari's just laughing at this point.
Nelky looks at the haunted house, and you see like this kind of mechanical witch out on the front of it, kind of stirring this cauldron as it's like this big kind of forest hag cackling. You see like these wraiths or ghosts, which are basically just kind of lit up sheets kind of hanging outside of it, and it's like it's all very cheesy and kind of like low quality haunted house kind of. As she laughs at the question and says, that's a funny way to phrase it, Stardust, but if you want to go, it would be my pleasure to go to accompany you.
All right. Let us try this fear house.
Leading the charge. Deep fried Twinkie in hand. She probably looks like she's 4 years old.
He looks to Durakka, and you're not going to start murdering everybody should you have a start, are you?
Sorry. Say, was you talking to me? I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I will remain vigilant, but I shall stay my hand as best I can.
He kind of looks over a moment, nods, and follows after Ari before she gets in there.
All right.
I mean, they're only carnies. It's not like it would count as actual murder.
Wow.
Hey, I've been a carny. I know what this floor is.
Let me in. Let me in.
Yep.
It would be funny if like the like whoever was working outside is like, where are your parents?
Yeah, it's as you approach the haunted house, you see this kind of looks like this half orc teenager kind of managing the line as Ari you lead the charge ahead, and he's like, hold up there, kid. Gotta wait for a group of 5 or more.
What?
Have to wait for a group of 5 or more before I let you through.
And she's like, no, what did you call me?
As he pauses for a moment and says, God damn it, I don't want to get fired from this job again. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't realize you were height deficient.
He looks down. Well, that's a rude way of putting it. Looking down at the kid. Just to unnerve him a bit.
I wish to go into your fear house, please.
Rolling for stupid?
And he starts kind of counting. He says, all right,
No stupid.
yeah, okay. As he says, all right, please stay. All right, don't report me to my manager, please. Stay together in a group. Don't touch the actors, and have fun. As he opens the door and lets the 5 of you in, and you step past the cackling animatronic forest hag through the doors, and as the doors close behind you, you're in this kind of looks like a high class kind of tea room of sorts, as there's a few there's this big painting of a kind of looks like this high class nobleman. As the painting starts to move, the eyes kind of watching you as he says, welcome to my humble abode. I lived here once before I died in a terrible murder, and my soul was put into this painting, and now I am the lone guardian watching helpless souls wander these halls and die terrible deaths. Ooh. And then the door to the next room starts to kind of slowly open as the torch sconces on the walls start to light up, kind of guiding you forward as the painting speaks in a voice. Proceed forward if you dare.
Ari's already walking.
Squish kind of leans on Nelky a little. How scary was that for you?
Hold on, let me check what her wisdom bonus is.
Seriously, you need one for that?
I mean, that could be a fun thing to do, is like, do dice rolls every time we enter a room.
Roll dice, do not pee your pants.
as Milky kind of gives a little shrug and says, it's not too bad. I guess it sets the mood for some people.
Okay, tell me if it's scary.
Do you not know what scary is, Squish?
Most solid-based fear is centered around loss of life, and I do not feel any profound attachment to the life I led. It is nice, and I will not go out of my way to stop it, but if it ends, that is the way it goes. So, that fear is difficult for me to understand, but I know that it is a driving force in solids, very important to keep living.
And as you're walking through this hallway, it has like paintings where the eyes are watching you move, and Nelke says, "Well, I guess that's one way to look at fear, Squish, but
I understand fear. I believe that I have felt something like it. When you and the other crew were taken by the Nyogi, I was very afraid I would not ever see you again."
And she gives a nod and says, well, I was going to say I guess you could break fear down into the fear of losing something, but actually no, I think you summed up fear pretty to the point, Squish, now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, you should tell Athoz that. I want him to know that I understood something better. He will be happy.
Because I know there are, people are afraid of certain creatures, but, there are also places that scare people, and it's not just, the fear of death or the fear of losing someone, but I suppose also the uncertainty. I know some people are afraid of tight spaces, for example.
Yes, but that is probably a bones thing. No one would really be that afraid if they didn't have any bones, because tight spaces wouldn't be that tight. Bones really set you all back on a lot of ways. I understand you need them, but they're very inconvenient.
All right, and as you, how is everyone else feeling about the paintings with moving eyes?
Durakka is just like scanning it and like mistrustfully.
Forfeits of this party literally having fought ghosts.
Skrag is probably getting a very close look at it to figure out how exactly they did that, and find it fascinating that it's such a simple mechanic.
Like, are the eyes like actually like magically moving, or is it like all animatronics?
I was wondering that too.
They're probably like I'm visualizing maybe the haunted mansion with the painting.
Yes! Oh my god!
Am I wrong? Right?
Oh!
I'd say do a perception or an arcana check.
Which one is better for you? Give me 1 second. Oh, why is everything so tiny?
Oh no, that happened to me once too. I think you should reload.
No, it's my eyes. I'm really.
Oh.
Well,
all right. With that nat 20 arcana roll, you can see it's a series of very minor illusions. It's actually kind of, and in a way, kind of fascinating. It's like very simple illusion spells, a little bit of thaumaturgy for the kind of sound effects and atmosphere, because there's like even maybe every few paintings or so there's like kind of an illusion of a window viewing like a dark forest outside, and it's storming and thunder, and it sounds like it's like a lot of very simple cantrips put into this kind of complex theatrical performance.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is something he would want to reproduce to keep the roaches out of his kitchen. Yes, he's going to keep this in mind.
Awesome.
See, my first thought with like how everything worked in here, do you remember? Do you guys remember back in like the 90s and early 2000s when they had like those holographic bookmarks and stuff that everybody
Yeah.
had? Like these fucking things. I can't find like a good GIF of them, but like
No, and believe me, I can still remember how they look.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a
That's
I had a
kinda-
Goosebumps one.
Yeah, that's basically what it looks like. Kind of this kind of holographic effect.
Okay.
which I still think is neat. But
Oh, totally. I'm right there with you.
Hold on. Let me... So, as you're moving through the hallway of paintings, Ari, you notice one of the paintings looks especially real, as kind of over on the left, you see a portrait of this brightly colored clown figure. Big, poofy, kind of jumpsuit, bright, kind of frilly collar, bright, colorful hair, and a big red nose with like white paint, splattered with red, as it's holding an axe and holding a severed head. And giving you a big smile as you can see the head kind of following you as you walk.
Ari's gonna stop and look at it. Oh my god.
Sorry, that lagged so bad. I'm sorry. That should have hit in a silence instead of while you were talking. My B.
It was still good though.
It was still so good. But yeah, she's just gonna like sit and stare at it because I'm gonna roll for stupid. 1 second. Yeah, she doesn't quite understand quite yet that it is not a painting. She doesn't look scared. She's just like, huh, this one looks different. Hey guys, look at this one.
And,
Squish.
Squish.
all right, and when everyone else looks, you all, like, Ari, you look away for a second, call to everybody else, and when everyone kind of looks over, you don't see a clown holding a severed head. You just see, like, kind of looks like the portrait of a vampire, and the kind of illusion effect kind of makes it look like he's sipping from a wine glass.
I could
Ari's
take
gonna be
him.
like that. No, that there was like a clown holding an axe. It changed. That's neat.
You saw an image of a clown and then it went away?
Yeah.
Could be
He's
another
all
illusion.
smiley too.
He's gonna go closer and investigate that one too to see if it's more illusion magic.
All right. Give me an insight check.
Insight. Where is my character sheet? There it is.
And take a D4 from Squish. Because Squish is also investigating.
Add a D4 or no?
Yeah,
Add
D4.
a D4, yeah.
So 16.
All right. With that, Skrag, you're able to discern the illusion as now you see the clown. And it gives you kind of a small look of surprise when it realizes that you've kind of seen through the illusion. And it is going to start... Well, what do you do?
He will point at it and says, I see it. You guys don't see it?
Alright, now everyone make insight rolls with advantage.
Wow.
And inside of 26, I'm piercing the veil.
Alright. So everyone except Durakka sees the clown. What do you guys do?
Perception. I was rolling for the smell earlier. Do I smell clown blood?
Oh, you smell blood. It's not clown blood. But you smell it coming off of this clown that you see.
And it's the real deal. It's humanoid, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure I'm not about to eat someone for pig blood. Yeah, alright, let me see if Squish is presently smart enough. Squish is. Skrag, should I kill it?
Am I
I mean, we were
Sorry, I didn't
told
hear
not
any-
to eat the actors. Like, not to touch them.
This guy's gonna move on. He doesn't know if it's part of the
Yeah.
whole, bit or not.
It's real blood.
Are you sure?
The
I have
clown
to
is
taste it.
the clown is going to start laughing as Durakka, now you see the clown, and
What?
it drops the axe and the head and starts crawling on the walls on all fours.
Skrag just goes to fire at it. That's his limit. That is his limit. He's just gonna straight up just fire at it.
How high is
Is
the
that
ceiling?
scary?
I'm gonna say like a good 10 feet. Not too tall.
Yeah, so he would be
Okay,
drawing his pistol, and just like the moment it starts coming out and crawling up the wall, he's just gonna shoot at it.
All right.
How do you want to do this?
Um, let's roll initiative really quick.
All right.
All right.
Oh, it's for reals. Okay. And yes, I dropped my decimal points. I began to sense that it was bothering some of us.
That didn't bother me either way.
All right. Ari, you get to move first.
So, Ari sees this. So, did it crawl out of the painting and now it's like
So
all over the hallway?
So the painting is gone, and it's basically just like a little very shallow alcove where it was standing. And what it's basically doing is like its limbs kind of turned backwards, and it's going to start climbing the wall.
And that is something that she has never seen before. And she's just gonna go, huh. That's fucking gross. Who wants me to do it?
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
All right, that is a hit. 16 points of radiant damage on the clown. And then that is advantage for the next person that attacks it.
You're welcome, Skrag.
Thank you.
Would you like to do anything else?
Nope.
Okay. All right, Skrag.
Let me see. I can't throw down my thing yet.
I think.
Hmm?
I think I'm not on a battle map. Is there a battle map, or are we just doing this in the theater of the mind?
Just kind of doing this in theater of the mind at the moment.
I am with that.
Okie dokie. Then yeah, I already said he was just gonna just shoot at it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be my action there with advantage.
Ooh.
But now let
Man, we're getting some ISTE numbers, aren't we?
I wish.
You
That's
remember
gonna be a
that
bird.
time you had 4 crits in
Yeah,
like
but
one?
the game previous to that, I couldn't hit a goddamn thing.
No, true.
It was those damn beetles, I think it was, or the roly polies or whatever they were. I remember. Anywho, bonus action. I can't do anything as bonus action just yet, so that's at the end of my turn.
Okay.
Did you? No extra attack? Sorry, I'm never
Not
mind.
extra attack yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I just got it too.
All right, and then Squish.
So, just. Okay, and by the way, I kind of fucked up when Squish activates its key.
Oh.
You know, its Astral Arms. It's actually a dex save as to whether or not they take damage. So
Oh, okay.
the clown needs to make a DC 16 dex.
Okay. It failed with a natural 1.
Then it takes this much force damage.
All right.
And now, with key instead.
All right, that hits.
And, let's see. I guess there really is now. Just for variety. Oh, wow.
That
That's a miss.
actually does hit.
13?
Yep. As
this guy's a fucking
yeah,
chump.
the whip kind of slashes across it, tears some of its jumpsuit up. As it kind of gives a honk and a squeak with each hit it takes, and then it says, "Haha, that tickles."
Squish actually, like, jiggles a little bit. I think I might have felt that thing you were talking about, Nelky. And it tries to just smash its fucking head in.
Just with a big, like, slimy fist.
Yep.
All right.
Actually, no, the shape of an anvil.
All right. Yeah, as you smash down with a tendril in the shape of an anvil, you hear a loud metallic clang and a kind of the sound of kind of a whoopee cushion on reverb as you push down on the clown. It lets out this long reverb whoopee cushion. And
May I? Should I just?
The closest that I've got is this one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
basically, yeah, and you squish it down and it just slowly starts to kind of deflate and fold in on itself. And you hear a small kind of whistling sound as it starts to kind of inflate back up again. And it says... And it says, hold on. I'm sorry.
You can do this. You can do this.
As it
Remember.
starts, as you push down on it, it's squished, makes a small squeak, and then kind of takes a step or two to kind of waddle out of the alcove as it's kind of comically squished, and then pulls out its flattened hand, starts to kind of blow itself up back to full size, and then starts kind of getting bigger anyway, and it says, "Oh, I'm about to burst." And then everyone make a dexterity save as the clown explodes into a splash of putrid, corrosive ichor.
Not one.
Well.
All right, 12 passes.
What?
Sorry, I had to find that first. You said deck save?
Dex save, yeah.
Roger that.
All right, everyone passes except for Ari, so that is going to be...
Permission to fail in her place and throw Squish in front of the acid splash. With a roll or something, maybe.
I'm going to say it's going to be a little bit of acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh,
You
gosh.
think I make it?
Yeah, you do. All
Get
right.
down with the president.
All
That is a
right.
30, ladies and gentlemen. That is the crit of crits.
All right. I think in that case, everyone takes 5 points of acid damage as you're all splashed with this corrosive clown ichor
Ew.
as it explodes with a pop and drops this little ray gun.
Ooh. Can Skrag get his grubby little hands on that?
Yeah.
But so I was able to keep Ari from taking the full then?
Yes. Yep.
What was the
Okay.
full?
The full would have been 11.
Oh, I would have been fine either way.
Take off 5.
Oh, and I guess I take
5.
2? No, 3? Is
Uh,
it acid or...
Oh yeah, it's acid.
Yeah. I am resistant.
Yeah, the ray gun, it almost looks really... It looks very fake. It looks like a plastic little toy.
Interesting. He's going to see if he can take that thing apart later.
It looks like it would shoot honey. It looks like a honey bottle.
God, as much as he wants to shoot it now, he's not going to. He's not putting it in his carapace where Ari is hiding. He's going to put it somewhere else in his person. 'Cause
Yeah,
last
no,
thing it needs is her-
she's actually not hiding in there right now because she wants to like
well,
walk
I mean, where
around.
she usually hides. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Well, I guess we should be more cautious as we go through.
This is not. This is not a bad fear house. I believe I experienced some fear here.
As Nelky's going to speak up and say, Stardust, I don't think that was supposed to happen.
All things that happen are what was supposed to happen.
Forgive me, Stardust, but now is not the time to be philosophical and as insightful as that is, now is not the time.
Hmm. Squish is kind of pondering this for a second, like, wait a minute. Oh, hold on a second. BRB.
Okay.
Sometimes I
dare
can
you.
still hear Max's voice. But yeah, Ari is just like, so was that like a normal like space clown then, or?
None of them are normal.
They explode when they die. That is a thing that they do.
In my terms, we call that a last fuck you. Well, should we proceed with caution or leave?
Prestidigitation to clean up.
All right, as you clean up the clown goo off of you,
And everyone else who
And
wants to.
and everyone else too.
Yeah,
Durakka will
Squish.
decline. Durakka wants to wear the blood of her most hated enemy as a badge of honor.
Perfect. So other ones that
Durakka
see would just go,
Cloudslayer.
well, you know. No.
Skrag.
Yeah.
What should we do? Nelky is making me think that maybe that was not supposed to happen.
It wasn't. There may be more in here, which wouldn't be very surprising. I wonder if the others know. Just with the
Squish is
clowns,
gonna
but-
search out for an actor.
Okay. Yeah, as you go into the next room, and this room kind of looks like a closet. There's a bunch of kind of jackets hanging up. Some of them are kind of oversized, like they're meant for GIF. Others are kind of small, like they're made for halflings and other small creatures. And as you go into the room, you see one of the costumed actors. You reach kind of like a middle point before one of the costume actors kind of jumps out and is like, "Ah!"
Yeah, Squish is gonna hold up a pseudopod like, yes, we cannot play that game right now. We just had to kill a space clown. We think that you have space clowns.
Wait,
And you should probably get your people out, or they will be eaten by space clowns.
oh, really? Oh shit. Well, shoot. Well, shit. That kind of sucks. I was having fun. Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you, little squishy dude. And he's gonna kind of step out of the closet. Gonna say like he kind of looks like he's kind of dressed up to be like some kind of like lycanthrope or werewolf, and he's gonna kind of he's just gonna kind of walk into the next room, and he's gonna start wrangling up the other haunted house actors.
I'm just picturing he goes into the next room and like the next actor pops out and goes bleh, and he's like, Derek, no, we're not doing that. It's like, we got to wrap up.
That needs to have actually happened. The Derek's of Wildspace. All right, Durakka,
Yes.
I think we should kill these space clowns. You want to kill them, right?
Absolutely. Like brandishing her giant sheath great sword.
Skrag, is it okay if we kill these space clowns? They are space clowns. They should be killed.
It should be. Correct.
This carnival just got so much more fun. I have been to many. They are okay, but the food is pretty much the best part. Most of the rides and entertainments are for people with bones and organs. But now we can kill space clowns. I think we should keep a tally, and whoever kills the most space clowns gets a prize.
I'm definitely winning.
All right, and as you make your way through the haunted house to kind of clear it of space clowns, you round up a few of the workers. You find Dardis, who is a dwarf and was in this this kind of like haunted forest room. He was basically casting kind of thaumaturgy over and over to create this like thunderstorm effect. And the guy in the closet room is like, "Hey, Dardis, we kind of gotta get out. We've got space clowns." And Dardis is like, "Oh, well, okay, all right."
Like they're termites.
Yeah,
Shh.
they're just a mild annoyance.
It's
We
just
gotta,
a
like-
thing that happens in the carny life. You're used to it, you know? Comes
We gotta-
with the territory.
We gotta fumigate the tent.
Why do you think fumigation tents look like clown tents?
Hey,
Think about
it. Good point.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, and then you proceed through, and then there's a room that's just kind of full of skulls on the wall. It's supposed to be creepy. Some of the eye holes light up. And then the next one is like, it's like a minor wind spell being cast so that it feels like something is like touching your feet, and it's like full of fog. And there's a various number of kind of practical effects and some cantrips going on as you're kind of leading these two haunted house workers out of the building. And you know, the two of them are kind of complaining about like not being paid enough, and you know, there really should be an emergency exit for this kind of thing. And then
You're complaining to Space OSHA.
and then you reach this room where it looks like just a dead end, but one of them kind of pulls back a bookshelf, kind of pulls a door open, pulls the curtains back, and it's another worker, and the guy dressed up as a werewolf is talking to this elf that is dressed up like a kind of like a lich, like a fake kind of skull mask and everything, and is like, "Hey, Yelkin, it's time to go. We've got space clowns." And he's like, "Oh, really? No one's even opened this door yet." And the other guy's like, "Yeah, I know. You know, we're gonna have to talk to management about like maybe leading people to this door, but like we gotta go." And he's like, "Oh, damn it."
Wait, what does the door do?
No, the door does. Like the door opens and he's supposed to jump out and scare them. You know, he's dressed up as a lich. And then Yelkin speaks up and says, "I'm actually not a lich." And he pulls the mask up, and he's just some young elf.
Are these just a bunch of teenagers?
That's what I was
Who else
going
would
for.
work this bullshit job where you can be eaten by space clowns and it's just a part of the business?
But yeah, so you're leading these 3 teenage workers out now. As the next room is like a laughing clown animatronic room, and the 3 of them reassure you like, hey, the next room, the clowns aren't real, okay? Like there's 4 of them. They're not real. They're just to scare people. And you go into the next room, and it's like there's an animatronic clown in each corner, and they're very obviously not real, as they just kind of laugh on a loop. And then the final room it's kind of like a bit of a tight squeeze, as you have to kind of push yourself through 2 very large cushions. And as you go through one by one, you hear like the kind of maniacal laughter of the attraction as you're kind of squeezed out into the outside of it, and it's like this little small graveyard, and the arch of the exit looks like a mausoleum, almost as if you're like kind of rising up out from the dead. And
You have to admit, Nelky, that was a lot of death stuff. A lich, graveyards, skulls.
And Nelk is just like, it is a lot of death stuff. As the 3 workers now kind of regroup with the half-orc that's letting people in, and is like, hey man, we gotta let the manager know we've got space clowns. And the half-orc's like, oh man, really? This job blows.
You should sail Wildspace.
Job blows. I haven't even scored with any babes yet.
Clown babes.
Babes.
All right.
Babe.
And as you step out back into the carnival, it just looks like business as usual. The closest to attractions you see are the merry-go-round and the House of Mirrors. But on the other side of those, you see the big circus tent, and then there's like this kind of tunnel of love, kind of water tunnel with little boats sailing through it. And then the various carnival games.
They could be anywhere or everywhere. We will have to try everything.
Sounds good to me.
How about the games?
As long as we go around and kill all of them here, I don't really mind what we do first.
Okay. Let's see, what would that be? Alright, Squish is gonna sniff around on their way to the games.
Okay.
Sniffity, sniffity. using those hunter senses.
What are you sniffing for?
Any ichor,
Okay.
human blood.
All right. So as you're kind of leading the way, leading the group towards the various carnival games, you do see there are a few clowns kind of out and about in the carnival. One of them kind of walking on stilts, but it looks like their legs are just really long, as it's kind of fake stumbling, as it's like, look out below, and kind of making a show of as if it's almost going to topple over, but it really isn't.
Squish stretches up to the full height of the stilt walker very abruptly and gives it a once over.
And the clown kind of playfully kind of wobbles at you as it's kind of bouncing on its stilts and says, "Whoa there, buddy, I almost stepped on you." Kind of pulls a hand up and honks its nose. Honk, honk.
You are not a space clown, are you?
Oh, why do you ask that? Is there not enough space here for clowns?
Skrag
Well-
is shooting it.
Well, we did kill a space clown in the Fear House.
Let me just do this.
Oh my god.
Instant death.
Yeah, well, knowing that they use illusion magic, let's see, it takes an action. Let's go for this. He's just gonna kind of have a look around.
Okay.
Let's see if he sees anything else that might be obfuscating itself, perhaps.
Okay. Yeah, as let's see. So around kind of the games section, you do detect a few illusions on some of the games, like the ring toss, dart throwing, just kind of obscuring kind of little twists to try to kind of make the games win in, or make people lose in the carnival's favor.
Move like the target over an inch or so.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, no surprise.
Yeah. And then you do see there is some kind of illusion magic kind of emanating off of the legs of this clown in particular.
He's not actually that tall.
Illusion magic on that clown in particular. Huh?
Yep.
Just the legs.
Squish is basically
Clamp one with a
poised
claw.
like a.
What was that?
Just go over and clamp one with a claw.
All right. Yeah, as you clamp one of the legs with the claw, and you realize, wait, those aren't stilts. Those are his actual legs. as the illusion dissipates, and it's like the outrageously long pant legs kind of like fill up on the inside, and the clown kind of looks down and says, "Oh, looks like I've got the
Looks like you guys have a leg up on this illusion.
He claps harder.
yes,
He's just gonna snap. He's gonna use that little shank of his to see if he can just clamp right through it like a crab claw or something.
All right. As the leg like comically snaps, and the clown kind of waves its arms in the air as it starts to teeter over and screams, "Timber!" and then lands with a
I hate this, please.
This is great. You usually get yelled at for taking pieces off clowns, but not here. Does the milling crowd respond to this horrifying creature?
Yes, actually, as you start to make more of a scene and the clown kind of falls down, it crashes into some of the game stalls. People start to scatter as others start to change into they just start to change as like their clothes start to change color and billow out. Their skin starts to go pale and their noses turn bright red as the carnival goers start to scream and shout, "Space clowns! We've got space clowns!"
During this time, would it be possible for Skrag to drop his cannon?
Yes.
Okay. He's going to be a little bit more prepared this time.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of this is not what I was expecting for things to pan out, so we're gonna kind of treat this like a makeshift battle map now.
Yeah, while Skrag is dropping his gun, would it be possible? Oh wait, you have a full ass sheet and everything for Nelky?
I've got like an NPC sheet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured not a leveled follower. Yeah, Squish is gonna be like, go tell Captain Boswell we're taking care of a clown problem.
All right, yeah, and Elke is gonna nod and start kind of disappears into the crowd, heading for the exit. As you see, like, kind of bursts of fighting kind of start to happen as you recognize maybe like you catch a glimpse of like Wolf on the other side of the merry-go-round as he's fighting off some space clowns with like other parts of the crew, as various ship crews start to kind of band together in clumps, like fighting off these vicious space clowns.
I'm so happy with this image in my brain.
Fucking cue the fucking Killer Clowns from Outer Space theme song.
Oh shit, I'm actually gonna play that.
All right, and then we'll do a quick initiative. Actually, I'm
And knit.
gonna take one of these off. There we go.
Good heavens.
Save some Chris for the rest of us, Dale.
God damn, I know.
Oh my goodness.
Also, I didn't want to interrupt the other people who were talking at the time, but your Who Framed Roger Rabbit gif made me need to see that movie again.
It's one of my favorites.
It really is incredible. Oh, Bob Hoskins. Oh, I loved him.
All right, and then just need a initiative roll from Durakka.
Oh yeah. I saw the clowns were all getting rolls, so I decided to wait.
I got you. Oh, hot diggity dog. That's a nat 20.
Oh shit. Durakka's ready to fuck up some clowns.
Yeah, she is.
All right. Actually, I'm going to move these clowns a little closer. There we go. All right. All right, Squish, you get to go first.
All right. Let's see. Yeah. Squish to Durakka says, I will take the one on the right. And Squish fucking pounces his clown ass. Oh, no, wait, no. That's right, Squish isn't pouncing that clown ass. Because that clown ass... Yeah, Squish is going to bound over the doll there.
Mm-hmm.
And... That'n.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun. Whip it good. Jesus titty fucking Christ.
Oh, hot diggity dog. That's a hit.
I am speechless. And oh, actually, I guess it'd be there, but and then bonus one of these.
All right.
12.
Yep, that the 12 does not hit, actually.
Yeah. So yeah, Squish splashes it with its whippy pseudopod, and then tries to do that anvil thing again, and it just bounces off comedically.
There's like the metallic clang as like the space clown's head gets kind of caved in, and then kind of pulls a hand up, blows into its thumb, and then with like a pop, its head goes back to normal.
I think I finally understand what Ari means when she says that is fucking gross.
Now you're getting it.
As the clown says, "Nice swing, my squishy friend, but we're done clowning around." And then it's going to be Durakka's turn.
Also, I kind of picture the anvil drop looking like this. But yeah, so Squish is going after that one. Durakka is going to go after this one with her big ass fucking paddle of a sword.
That's a bellin'.
And oh yeah, I'm gonna also go into a rage. I'm gonna smack this clown.
All right.
Just right in its stupid face. And then I just click. Boom.
Boom, bada boom. That's a hit.
Sweet. And then boom.
All right. And then would you like to do
Oh,
anything
wait.
else? Oh,
Unless. Oh, did it already roll the damage?
it rolled the damage twice. Did you mean to do another attack roll?
Oh no, sorry. For some reason, I had in my head that like I rolled to attack and then I rolled the damage.
Yeah,
So
it
I might-
auto
I
rolls
might have-
damage.
Oh, I got you.
Okay, so yeah, so what I'm saying is I accidentally rolled an extra thing of damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do I have an extra attack?
Level 5 barbarian, right?
Oh, it says extra attack right here. Okay, then yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
cool.
fucking smack it right in the face.
Hell
Boom.
yeah.
Just running up to it and just kind of like helicopter a couple hits into its face with my big sword.
All right. Yeah, and each slap against it as you just kind of like helicopter blade. It takes two of the hits and it lets out like a little like bicycle horn sound. Just bop-bop, bop-bop.
And then that's my turn.
All right. All right. So this space clown here is gonna pull out his ray gun and is going to shoot
Oops, sorry.
Squish. Huh? Oh.
I was just reading that, didn't mean to click it.
Oh, I gotcha. All right. So the clown's gonna
Stupid
try
speech
to
bubble.
clown's gonna try to shoot Squish. That
Yeah,
is
that'll
a
hit.
crit. All right. And then what intelligence does Squish have?
6.
Give me a wisdom saving throw. All right, you pass as you take 11 points of psychic damage. As Squish, you're shot with the ray gun. All right, and then that's going to be that clown's turn. The clown that Squish is attacking is going to get up close, take its hand, and say, "Give me a high five, buddy," and is going to slap Squish, and that is a miss.
It is.
All right, and then Skrag is up next.
Okay, so I'm going to do something a little different, I suppose. I want to cast this right about here. Can you see this?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Right about there.
Okay.
Move his. Actually, he would have dropped it in his spot. Let me see. Have his flamethrower about here. I can do an occupied space since it's tiny, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you could even do an occupy space with Ari, I believe.
Yeah.
Correct.
So he wants to drop the grease there
Mm-hmm.
and use his flamethrower like right in front of this dude here,
Mm-hmm.
which will catch everything on fire. Right about all that. I don't know if
Okay.
you can see that. You see it? So I guess how would you want to do that? Because I can do the flamethrower. Where is it? Give me 1 second. Sorry. So this would be the damage of the flamethrower.
Mm-hmm.
And then, how do you want to do the grease catching on fire? If it can, actually, you know what? I never did even.
I don't think the grease spell can catch on fire.
Okay,
I
then
know
he
it
would-
can in Baldur's Gate 3, but
That's what I'm used to.
yeah.
Probably. Okay, see, this is why I don't play spellcasters. That's why I don't play. I think of something that because it doesn't say whether or not it catches on fire.
Yeah, if it doesn't say, then it's probably not flammable. Yeah.
Okay, well, never mind about the grease then.
Okay.
He would just use his flamethrower on these guys here.
Okay.
And as his attack, God damn it, where's my sheet again? He's going to fire at this one here.
Okay.
Roll.
All right, that hits. All right, and then I'm going to do the dex saves for the clowns. All right, they both pass, so they're going to be taking half damage. So 10.
Well, it says 2d8 fire damage on fail save or half, so I had to roll 2d8.
Oh, hold on. I was.
So what am I showing fire damage there?
I was looking at.
Oh, it already does it.
I was looking at the wrong number there.
Oh.
So that's gonna be 7 fire damage then.
Yeah. For all three?
I believe so. Hold on. Let me. One more.
There we
Okay,
go.
yeah.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ. Okay, so they got good decks.
A little bit.
Yeah, for all that juggling.
Pretty much, probably. And, okay. So those ones take 7, and this one is going to take the fire shot, or the pistol shot.
I got that one.
Sweet. And I believe that is... Actually, you know what? He's going to move back. Distance himself a little bit more from these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll stay there. Okay, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Next space clown is going to actually chase after Skrag, as each step it takes is a little squeak of its big oversized clown's shoes, and it's going to go in for a shock attack and say, "Hey buddy, don't be such a buzzkill." And it misses.
This is great.
Or like it manages to land the shock on
he's just-
Skrag and it just grounds out on his carapace.
Even better. Just kind of wiggling antenna, like he's laughing.
Gosh, guys, I wish
Sometimes-
clowns were real.
Ugh. I'm glad they're not. Could you imagine walking around on the same planet as these? Ugh.
All right.
But sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, last but not least is Ari.
Yay! So she's going to step just a little bit closer. And I mean, she's little. She can probably not be in the way anyway. Skrag knows to step over her. She's going to run up on that one and just be like, "None of you are funny. You're not funny, any of you." And she's going to use inflict wounds.
Okay.
Was that a taunt
He's
though?
like the
Yes,
mockery.
that's the taunt.
All right.
More can inflict emotional wounds.
So the taunt is humanoids only, right?
Let me see. Let me go back into my character sheet here. I think it would be really funny if all of them got pissed off at her about that. Taunt. You have an extraordinary ability to fluster creatures. Must succeed. It's just says a
Creatures.
creature within 60 feet of yourself that can hear and understand you.
Oh, okay. Okay,
And
I'm
then-
glad it's not humanoids only, because I was going to be like, I have some bad news for you. They're considered fiends. But
So the DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus. So
Mhm.
8, 11 plus your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma modifier.
It should be on your spell sheet at the top.
Yeah, it's probably the spell save DC, which is 16.
okay, and that's an intelligence save,
Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw. Okay, And what's the DC?
16.
It failed.
Excellent.
The space clown is now very angry with you.
She's gonna blow raspberries at it.
And then you slap it with the inflict wounds as the necrotic energy courses through it. It's kind of lets out like a shriek as if it's being electrocuted, like the whole like, and then
Yeah, still not funny.
and then the clown honks at you and says, "Well, everyone's a damn critic."
I'm just picturing this particular clown as being like the sad drunk hobo type of clown with like the 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too.
But I do like the idea of all of them hearing her say that they're not funny. Because obviously everyone's within 60 feet. They don't need to get, like, taunted, but they can just be like, rude.
Well, since Riley pointed out that they're fiends, I'm picturing one of them just going, "I don't know what she's talking about. I think I'm devilishly funny."
In fact, this one right over here is going to try to shoot its ray gun at Ari and is is going to say, "Says you, I'm fiendishly funny." And misses.
Get
But
better
misses so
material.
badly, they actually hit one of the prizes in one of the game stalls. They win a prize.
Yeah, so it misses Ari, shoots past her, and the blast goes into a shoot the space clown game, and it's a direct bullseye hit.
Oh, so good.
And then a little like stuffed beholder falls out of some compartment and just lands on the ground.
Oh, I'm gonna take that.
Hell yeah.
All right. Next clown, Durakka, is gonna give you a little shock and says, "It's time for a little electrotherapy." That's a 23.
Reaper.
Oh shit.
And 22 damage. Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
And that is going to be its turn. All right, Squish is up next.
Okay, so in the moment the clown tries to put its hand on Squish, Squish kind of billows out away from it. Its plasm draws back from the electrocution. And then it just surges back in and just... Let's see... And that is advantage.
Okay. All right, and then the clown is grappled.
Okay. And then a good squeezing. Or a squishing, if you will.
All right. 14,
Thank you!
11. All right. The clown is bloodied. As it is now below half health. Okay. And then is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn. That's my turn. That was my bonus, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then Durakka.
Me. I'm gonna swing at that freaking jerk again in front of me. Boah.
All right, that hits.
Sweet. And then one more attack.
All right.
Huh.
And that definitely hits. 16
Sweet.
as this clown is also bloodied.
Smacking this jerk around. Just like one blow to its side, like fucking causes it to like fold over it in a crescent shape for a second.
Kind of folds in like a crescent shape, pops back into place as the clown just barfs up this long, almost endless ribbon of cloth. And as it's pulling this comically out, it says, "You're making me lose my lunch."
And
I hate clowns.
that's my turn.
All right. Next clown is going to try to shoot at Squish.
Oh no. Oh, that hits.
Ooh, that hits. And make a wisdom save for me.
Oh Jesus. Oh my God,
All
that is
right.
the. How many times have I rolled doubles like that?
I think a few times this session.
Crazy.
All right. And then Space Clown, that Squish is grappling, is going to try to break free.
I forgot something.
Oh?
While I'm raging, since I hit that clown in front of me, that clown has disadvantage against attacking me.
Oh. Well,
Wait.
nice.
Or wait, no, let me read this more carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the opposite. If it tried to attack anyone else, it would have disadvantage, not against me.
Oh,
So never mind.
okay. All right, so the clown that Squish is grappling is going to try to break free. All right, Squish, give me a athletics or... Oh, yep.
20.
All right. Yeah, it tries to break out. It's starting to honk and squeak quite desperately as it's kind of muffled underneath the form of Squish
Oh gosh.
as it's starting to flail.
I'm just
And
hearing like
since it's making such forcible contact with Squish, I'm gonna go ahead and burn one of my corrosive forms,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes 8 corrosive damage.
The skin off of this clown is melting, but it is still alive.
Suffer, you fuck.
All right, and then next up is Skrag.
Let's do what we did before, since the flamethrower is still sitting there. So it's right here. He'll still get these guys right here.
Okay.
And he's going to back away from here because this guy's too close, and fire at this one more time.
All right.
Please,
Wouldn't you take an attack of opportunity if you move?
Oh, right, I would. Yeah, well, yeah, I would actually. It is within 5 feet. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, so he's still going to do that.
Okay.
Flamethrower, normal roll, 21.
Right. 21 hits.
Great.
And
And then the pistol attack. 22.
all right, the clowns definitely take full damage.
Sweet.
2d8.
All right.
Which is
That's
12.
12 each.
Wait. Is it just? No, your flamethrower isn't just 2d8, isn't it? 2d. Isn't your weapon damage? Doesn't that factor in your proficiency?
For attack.
Oh, just attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, just attack.
Okay.
Yeah, proficiency bonus only applies to like attack rolls, not
Yeah.
the damage.
Yeah.
I thought there was something you added to your guns, but never mind.
All right. And then
Oh, to the guns, yeah, but not to the cannon. It's arcane. Sorry, the repeating shot thing that does it. The
Oh,
plus
okay.
one damage. Yeah,
oh, okay,
I
cool.
believe it's a repeating shot. But yeah.
All right. As the clown you shoot at is now bloodied, it's looking pretty rough.
That is pretty much all he can do, I believe.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. All right. Next, Space Clown is gonna focus its attention on Ari as it's gonna go in for a shock. Hello? Oh, okay.
And it was the same roll twice.
Yeah. Just gonna go with that first one there.
Oh, the one with higher damage, of course.
Well, that's the one that got.
I'm kidding. I'm
That's
kidding.
fine. That's fine.
As the clown says, "You know, my granny used to be a critic, and she was in for a shocking surprise." As he hits you with the shock buzzer on the hand, and you're zapped for a 22 lightning damage.
How's it looking, by the way?
This clown is looking a bit rough. Not quite bloodied yet, but rough.
I'm gonna change that. You want me to show you how to be funny?
It is not your turn. You can.
She was asking, like, is it going to respond to her?
I'm gonna say yeah. And it's like,
Okay. Watch and learn. And I'm gonna do a little bit of spell flavoring if I can do that.
of course.
Where she's going to cast... Where is it? It is... Oh my god. Roll 20. Stop! Okay. Just gonna cast that.
Mm-hmm.
Right above it. Anvil. The whole 9 yards.
Uh-huh.
And then... But it's gonna hold for a moment. Just to get enough confusion before she hits it with another inflict wounds. And then it's gonna drop.
Okay.
If it misses, it misses.
If you're taunting it, do you get advantage or?
I mean, let's see. Taunt. Target must see. Can use this bonus.
I'm just asking because its armor class is 13, so 12 is not going
God.
to hit.
The taunt does not give
Okay.
advantage.
All right. Just wanted to make sure.
That's fine. I think that's funnier, honestly.
And then would you like to do anything else?
Yes. God! It's all bad. It's all bad.
Yeah, so you summon the spiritual weapon anvil as the clown steps to the side and kind of honks as it laughs and says, "Everyone knows that trick." And then you slap it with the inflict wounds and it's like, ah! It is bloodied now, in really bad shape. Alright, and then is that your turn? Alyssa?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Alright. Alright. This clown here is gonna see where the fight is starting to turn and kind of patting out some of the fires on its pants. It's gonna turn and dash, and you can hear it as it honks away out of the squeaks away out of the battle.
Holy shit.
All right. Next space clown is it's gonna go in as the clown says to Durakka, you must think my jokes are getting pretty stale, but here's something to mix it up as it reaches into its oversized pants and pulls out like what looks like an electric cattle prod. Oh god, that's another. That is 20 points of lightning damage
Oh my goodness.
as it just jabs you with this electrical cattle prod.
I'm not looking too good. I just kind of grit my teeth though and stare it down as I get ready to attack it again.
All right, Squish.
Let's see. Let me just ruler this for a second. No, shut up. Alrighty. So, squishing the squishy with my squish. Coming about.
All right, and you're attacking this one.
Yeah, attacking the one in the grapple. But tell you,
Alright.
I'm just gonna resituate my
Okay.
squishy self a little bit there.
All right. Yeah.
And
Oh.
as it enters its death throes,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
What I would like to do is have Squish hurl it over towards that one.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna say if you want to make a strength throw, like an athletics throw, I'll
Yep.
have it roll acrobatics against you. And
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
Okay, since that's still kind of a grapple, do I get my amorphous advantage, or is it not close enough to...
I'm gonna say you do.
Okay. 17.
15. All right. So let's see. Yeah, so you throw the clown a good 20 feet, and then this clown has to make a dex save.
Damn it!
But it still takes half damage. As the dying clown screams, I guess you could say I've become the fastball special, and then pop. All right. The next
So
up,
it takes 5 of that?
yeah, it takes 5 of that.
Okay, and with the last of my move, humana, and if we treat that as grapple, then I still get 1 attack bonus.
Yes, I believe so.
Wata.
As you slash the space clown, it lets out a honk of dissatisfaction as it starts to inflate and then blows up and pops. And it is gone.
Put the X on it. Yeah! I like the X's.
All right, and then next up is Durakka.
Me. Okay. I'm gonna fucking swing at this dude again. Let me see what reckless attack does again. Oh wait, there's something called savage attacks. Oh, that's just for my crits.
Yeah.
Da, da, da.
I believe reckless attack gives you advantage, but you have
Oh yeah.
but
yeah.
other things have advantage against you.
Right. Oh yeah. So I mean, I'm just doing what my rage is already doing.
Mm-hmm.
How long does rage last anyway?
I think it's until you turn it off.
Or you skip one round of damage. You don't take damage for a round. I believe, unless they change that.
Let's see. Battle you fight with on your turn, you can enter rage. Actually, it looks like your rage lasts for 1 minute, and then
okay.
you can end it early consciously, or if you get knocked unconscious.
Okay.
Oh, if
So I don't really
if your
have to-
turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature, it also ends there.
Oh, gotcha. So I don't have to worry too much about like my rage resource.
No,
Pathfinder is
Yeah.
weird about that.
yeah. So you can rage a number of times, based on your level, but it's each rage lasts about a minute, so that's
Gotcha,
about like
so-
a good 10 turns.
Okay, so yeah, like in the middle of a fight, I don't have to worry too much about it.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, because Pathfinder's like, oh, you can only rage for like a few turns when you're ROA level, and it's like, dang it.
Mm-hmm.
No, but so yeah, I'm just gonna swing at that silly little clown in front of me.
Okay.
Womp.
All right, and then that is all right.
And then, womp.
Are you using reckless attack or?
Oh no, I'm just
Okay.
because reckless wouldn't do anything because my rage gives me advantage.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay. All right. All right. Awesome then. Because then the clown is going to die.
Oh wait,
Oh,
apparently does not. Sorry, I was
Oh.
under the impression it was. So yes, reckless attack.
okay. All right. And then. So the clown is going to die. Make a deck save for me.
Okay.
All right. So you are going to take the full damage as you slap the clown. It gives a little hearty chuckle as it starts to blow up like the other ones have, and it pops and splashes you full on with ichor for 10
Blech.
points of acid damage.
So 10 damage. Ouch! I am nearly dead.
You'll be fine.
I did discover though that one thing from rage is apparently I'm supposed to be doing more damage.
I did kind of wonder.
You gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain levels,
Oh.
as shown in the rage damage column. So I gotta
Okay.
figure out what that is.
Yeah, I think that there is a way to set it up so that you can kind of take a box. Oh yeah, rage damage right there.
Oh, might be okay. Whoops, that's fine. I'll just oh well.
We'll remember that for next time for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll take that for now.
Okay. All right. Then next up is Skrag.
Try to figure out what I should do here. You know what? Let's just go just for a shot, just straight to the face.
Okay.
Make it simple and easy. And if he's not dead, then we'll burn him in the ass. Actually, no. Let's burn him in the ass first for comedic effect. How about that?
Okay.
So
Hey.
let's move the why is this being weird? Move the flamethrower a little bit,
Okay.
and I guess about right there should do it.
All right.
So Ari's going to get a little bit of flame to the face, but nothing too major. It's all right. He can aim it perfectly fine, right? Just right up the
Yeah.
butt, though. Maybe. Yep. Right
All
up the
right.
butt.
You burnt.
And it critically failed the save to dodge it. So it takes that full 10 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And
And go ahead.
as it dies, you watch as it's on fire. It starts to melt like a wax figurine as it sings.
Pop goes the weasel, please no. Knowing what's going to happen, would I be able to kind of crouch over Ari and as the just crouch over Ari
Yeah.
maybe?
We
or
can
in
say
front of?
like we can say you can pick up Ari and move her 5 feet so that she's not in the blast zone.
Just for the hell of it, yeah.
Just,
Call it the
just grab
splash
her.
Yeah.
Just grab her, and you just hear.
God damn it.
So good.
And just the clown starts to sing HOTTOGO. I'm a little too hot to go, and then pops.
I hate it.
And the clowns are dead.
You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Sorry, but you're done.
So he's gonna look around for anything else and sees her little friend a little wounded. And pokes at Ari for her to heal.
Okay.
Well, I could do it, but I barely have any. I wouldn't be able to do much.
She's gonna like rub her grubby little hands together and throw.
Oh wait, as she
Couple of
goes
these.
though, she needs a little pat on the
Go
butt,
ahead, rolled.
and that's what he's gonna do when he pats her on the butt.
Okay.
God, you need
So-
to go to one knee for
Two.
you to do that.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. That's
That
that's a
butt
total of,
is like a
10
foot off
for-
the ground.
8 for herself.
Oh, it's for himself? Wait, no, any creature. Which I cast it at? No, I didn't.
So it would also be with your spell modifier.
Would it?
Yep,
Why
says it
didn't
right
it go
there.
through? Oh, plus with spell modifier. Okay, so what is that? Sorry. 6? Wait, what is the modifier?
What is your spell casting?
For
That'd be
Intelligence,
it's
which
wisdom
would
for you?
be, let me squint,
Oh.
3. So it'd be a total of 5.
yippee.
Hey, better than nothing.
Mhm. And then she's gonna do the same over here. Open my shit back up here. Rubbing her grubby little hands together. Hiya.
nice.
Burning a key.
All right. As you all take a few moments to heal, you watch as the battle in other parts of the carnival starts to kind of wrap up as you hear various squeaking sounds as the clowns retreat to the big massive tent. As you see like the other fighters kind of make a final push towards the tent, and then the tent flaps close, and the top of the tent starts to kind of spin as it rotates almost rhythmically and starts to kind of lift up off the ground. The bottom half of the tent collapses in on itself as it's revealed that the clowns arrived in a disc-like flying saucer. And Oh,
Jack, you thinking it? Just like the movie, right?
Yeah,
They had the
actually-
flying saucer and killer clowns.
yeah.
I actually have not seen Carol of Clowns, so that's
Oh,
purely
you gotta.
coincidence.
You really do
gotta.
have to before we have another encounter with these fucks.
I'm gonna have to show you that movie.
Yeah, we should watch it.
But yeah,
'Cause I
and
love that fucking movie.
as the space clown ship starts to take off, there's a few ballista bolts that kind of graze the sides of it, and it starts to fly away from the spaceport. As the carnival around you has been made into a massive mess. Puddles of space clown ichor litter the carnival grounds as people are nursing their wounds, trying to collect their wounded and figure out who has fallen or not. As you make your way back to the ship, it looks like almost everybody was in the carnival trying to help with the clown problem, as everyone's kind of limping back, some worse off than others, and that is just about around a good place to stop.
Sweet. But yeah, we should make a movie date. Watch Killer Clowns because it is the worst best movie I've ever seen, and
Agreed.
I love it. So much.
Agreed. It is the best movie that is also the worst movie.
I love it so much.
I wouldn't even call it a bad movie.
Oh, come on, really? It totally is. The acting is terrible. But it's all an
keep in
endearing.
mind that it was like the '80s, I believe. But it was a good movie. I love the movie, but it was so bad nowadays.
I mean, sure, but we're talking about like just two brothers making a movie together.
Yeah. No, that was great. It's definitely one of my favorites.
Ruth.
That and shamelessly the Purple People Eater. Used to love that one as a kid too. Oh man.
You know, the dudes who made the Killer Clowns
Did we
movie.
level up?
Oh,
Peas and carrots.
peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots.
Where's the mashed potatoes?
Perhaps even. I mean, there could be mashed potatoes. Are you looking for them?
I'm gonna say
With gravy.
no leveling up, but I'm gonna promise it's gonna be soon. Soon, I promise.
And he still has no clue what that gun does because fucking Skrag shook off every single instance of what happened.